Welcome to another episode of Kim's Creations. I am still just playing around doing this bloom technique, and with this particular tile, I believe I'm going to be doing a bloom swipe. So I'm going to put on some music here and let you guys enjoy the show. break in here. I was so excited with all the cells and how this worked out, so had to do a little finger dance for you guys. And now you'll see that I'm using a straw, and the straw is just helping to distribute the black cell activator a little more, kind of thin it out, and that will allow more cells to pop up. If you see, after I blow in an area, little cells will start to pop up where I had been blowing, for the most part. Here, after I've spun it out, I'm thinking, well, it's great. I've lost a lot of my awesome cells off the edge of the tile, and now I'm left with this middle area that's kind of diluted or just not very well defined, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. So here I am seeing, well, maybe if I spin it some more, maybe I'll get more cells up through the areas that aren't that defined. Doesn't look like that really worked, so then I grab a straw and I think, well, what if I blow in those areas? Maybe I'll get those awesome cells if I do that. I got more cells, but they weren't really that awesome like the ones that have flowed right off my tile. Well, the straw thing didn't work, so I thought, well, maybe I should try and do another swipe. So you'll see me grab another palette knife to see if that size would kind of work, if I like the shape, to try and do another swipe, layer up the palette knife with my colors and do it. So I'm still attempting to see what that's going to look like here, and just kind of do a swipe up, and now you can see, well, actually my cell activator is quite thin, and now I'm down to not only the base, the pillow paint, but the tile. So that grand idea was a really terrible idea, and now I'm tipping it up to see if I can't get the paint to drip down to that corner, but I have already spun this tile a lot, and there is not hardly any extra paint on this right now. So I basically screwed that up, and now I'm going to go back to the drawing board and see what I can do from here. What I've decided is, I'm just going to put some more cell activator on the back of my palette knife and swipe that corner. I should have loaded up the palette knife with paint, etc. It did kind of work. I see some white lacing there because of the cell activator. Am I happy that I even did the swipe to begin with? No, not at all. But it did give me cells. And so now I'm thinking, well, maybe I should do a different shaped palette knife. So here you'll see me go in. I loaded the back of that palette knife with cell activator and did that swipe again down that center part. And I did get some cells. However, what I should have done is just relayered the paint on the palette knife in backwards order, so put the cell activator down first, then all my colors, and then done a swipe again, that would have turned out much better. But you know, it's all a learning experience. I've seen a lot more videos now. I've done this a little more, and you know, hindsight is always 20/20. And for some reason, I decide that spinning it more and more is a good thing. And really all it does is continue to spin off what little is left on the tile of those awesome cells. I should have not spun it at all and just left it alone. But you know, you get into your own head and you start thinking things would be a good idea, but they're not. And if you have a look at what's on the screen right now, there's just so much great patterning that has gone off the side of the tile and is no longer on the tile. So learn from my mistakes there, know when to stop spinning. And as you can see, I just don't quit. I just keep spinning, spinning, spinning. You'll see me also use a stick. What I'm doing is just popping bubbles that I can see on the surface of the tile. So you want to pop those so that they don't end up as pinholes when the tile dries. But that's what I'm doing there, or was doing there. And this is basically the end of this particular tile. So thank you for watching Kim's Creations. Let me know what mistakes you have made in doing this bloom technique. Until next time, bye for now.